Hey guys, I've got a big huge bag of dumpster dives that I found probably about a week ago. Um, I'm just now getting to them. Usually it takes a lot of time trying to clean them all up and test them all out and everything, although I haven't done either of those things. So let's get to it. I went dumpster diving tonight, but um, disc replay, there was a van right outside the dumpster and there was a door open. I think maybe they were cleaning people for Radio Shack or something. Not sure, maybe they're closing down. I haven't heard anything, but I know a lot of Radio Shacks are closing down recently, so maybe that's it. So I didn't go dumpster diving in there. Went to Gamestop tonight and they had two standees. Unfortunately, I have a two-car, so wasn't able to fit anything in there. I didn't really even try, but I figured, I'm not going to be able to anyway. And all these dumpster dives that I found, it was probably over a week ago, but I just need to get going on it. But I don't remember anything that was in there, honestly. Most of the time when I go dumpster diving, I usually do it when I'm drunk because I don't stay up late otherwise, and I don't like going early when employees are still there because I don't want anybody questioning me. Even though I know it's legal, but still at the same time, eh. First thing I see that's really cool, really freaking awesome actually. Well, obviously you see it, but it's a green Nintendo 64 controller. I don't have any official Nintendo controllers. I don't know what happened to all of mine, but I'm pretty sure that there was one night that I had a party that I went to, and I brought GoldenEye 64 and all my controllers with me so we could all play, and left them there because who knows where my mind was at that point. But I left them there, and they said they'd bring them back to me, and they moved away, never got them back. That's the thing. I never, anymore, I don't lend out my games to anybody or my accessories or whatever, just because never, never have I ever gotten my games back. If I, let anybody borrow them, never get them back. So that's one thing. No matter how much I trust the person, still, and it sucks. So I'm really, my friend just asked me, if he could borrow my 360 and PS3 games, so so he could download them to his computer and do all sorts of stuff. But I trust him. He's one of my best friends, but at the same time, I want to keep my collection, and if I'm gonna lend it out to people, I'm not gonna get them back more than likely, even if they say they'll give them back to me. But enough rambling anyway. That Nintendo 64 controller is pretty freaking awesome. The control stick is really tight. All the buttons seem really nice. The cord is fine. I haven't tested it out yet. I'll have to clean it up first. It's got some coffee on it. But let's get to the games now. Now these I found in Gamestop's dumpster a while back ago. But I got Assassin's Creed 3 on the 360. Both discs are in here, and the manual. This one's scratched. It'll probably work though. And the multiplayer is almost perfect. Pretty sure I already have that game, but it looks like it's in better condition than the one I have. So, got Halo Reach, which I don't believe I have this one. So maybe I do. I don't know. But the disc is, I mean, it's got light scratches on it, but other than that, I mean, it looks fine to me. Got a Dreamcast game. Yes, it's a sports game, but still it's Dreamcast. We've got NFL 2K. And never mind, there's no game, so whatever. But if anyone needs the case to it, I've got it. We've got Enter the Matrix on Xbox Original. It's complete. These are from Disc Replay, by the way. The disc has smudges on it, but nothing major. I'm pretty sure it will play, but don't think I actually have this one anymore. I had that one at one point, and I really liked playing them, but I don't know. This is different. We've got a web browser for Sega Dreamcast. I know they probably threw it out just because they don't sell these. It's got a pretty deep scratch on it. Not like I would ever use it, and I don't have a Dreamcast, so I wouldn't be able to test it out in the first place. Oh my god. This is crazy. If this works, I don't know why this would even be thrown out. This is pretty crazy. But it's Final Fantasy IX on PlayStation. And let's see. The disc looks like it's hardly ever even been used. Like, I don't see any scratches on it. The manual's there. The other two discs are here. Also doesn't look like it's been used. This one doesn't look like it's been used either. So, complete. And I will be testing this out. Actually, disc 1. Oh, disc 2. Let's see. Disc 2 looks really good too. So, that's really crazy. I don't have this game, so I'm pretty stoked about that. So we've got Saints Row 2. It's really dirty, but I can clean that up. It'll be alright. It's the greatest hits version for PlayStation 3. I've already got Saints Row 2, so I'll probably just clean it up and we'll go from there. I also have Saints Row 2 on 360. Really dirty. There's a sticker on the freaking discs. I don't know why they would do that. Stupid. I've got, I don't know why I kept this, but we've got cover art for The Adventures of Cookie and Cream for PlayStation 2. The inside, it's got some damage to it. It's not like it's a popular game that I know of. Like, I've never even heard of this game, so, but, I mean, other than the inside, it actually looks okay on the outside, so if anybody needed that, just let me know, because I'm pretty sure I won't be needing that. We've got UFC 2010 for 360. Disc looks pretty good, sturdy. We've got another, which I find these all the time, Call of Duty World at War for 360. Got the manual, no case. I've already got that game. I've already got the Saints Rows. This I'm going to actually try out myself, but we've got a 48-hour gold subscription. Netflix free trial also. The code has been open on the back, so more than likely it doesn't work, but you never know. We've got a manual for the Game Boy, which I will actually probably keep, even though it's a sports game. It's, I think it's Ken Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball for a Game Boy manual. I will probably keep that just because that's pretty cool. You don't see a lot of manuals for Game Boys these days, so we've got the cover art for Agent Under Fire 007 for PlayStation 2. I might need that. I don't think I have the game, but I'll keep that just in case. We've got Medal of Honor Frontline on PlayStation 2. I've already got this game. The front is a little dirty, but I can clean it up. The disc looks pretty good. Just no manual, no case. Now, every time I find a bunch of games in the dumpster, I would want to say probably at least 80% of the games work. So, at least for the first, 5 minutes, because that's usually all I play of them. But still, more than likely they work after that. It's just, I don't know if they just throw them out because somebody said they didn't work, or if they have too many of them. It's possible. I don't know. We've got the manual for Madden 2004. Now, I kept this because it's a GameCube manual, and GameCube is always hard to come by. Even if it's a sports game, might as well keep it. You never know if somebody will actually need it. We've got the sleeve for Halo 3 and the Halo 3 disc, which looks pretty decent. We've got the manual and the game for FIFA Soccer 11. Actually, going to just put the manual in here instead. I'm really surprised these don't have a lot of water damage, because usually in disc replay, they're garbage. They have a lot of food and drinks and stuff in their garbage, and it's everywhere. Usually a lot of coffee. It's not even like coffee that's like liquid coffee. It's like the dry coffee, like the grounded up coffee, and it's all over the discs usually. I don't think this game is going to work. It's got a pretty bad, it's not really a scratch. It's it's almost like a part of the disc is whited out. I don't know what you would really call that. You can see that up at the top there. But that probably won't work. And it's got a slight, cut in the middle of it. We've got Van Helsing for Xbox Original. This disc is scratched to hell. But there have been discs that looked like they weren't going to work at all. This one's got a really deep scratch on the side, though, so I don't know that it will. But I have had some games that I didn't think would work that did work. I've never played the game, but I did like the movie a long time ago. I don't know if I would still, but we'll see. We've got a Dreamcast game, NFL 2K1. It's scratched a bit. It's got one kind of deep scratch, but I don't know if it'll work or not. And then we've also got FIFA Soccer 13, which has a really big ring, which is actually, I think it's usually caused by if you keep the disc in the 360 and you move the 360 a lot. Sometimes that can happen. Sometimes even just sitting in the 360 for a while. I always take my games out when I'm done with them, just because I know it can cause. Let's see if you can see it there. You see it. Yeah. Yeah, but that's actually caused by the system. We've got another Sega Dreamcast game. Actually, this is like a demo disc. It's Generator Playable Bits and Video Clips, Volume 1. Show you there. I've got the manual for Cookie and Cream also. This was really surprising. I have no way to test this out, but I'm going to clean it up anyway, just in case if I ever get an Atari. But we've got Grand Prix for Atari. I never played Atari, and one of these days I hope that I'm able to. Yeah, got some nasties in here. Got the manual for Agent Under Fire as well. Got Minority Report for PlayStation 2. Might work. Oh, actually, so I've got the game for the Cookie and Cream game too. So I'll just pop the cover art, the manual. I have plenty of cases, so that'll be complete. And we'll see if it works. I'll clean it up a bit. It's got some light scratches, but nothing major. We've got Lord of the Rings, War in the North. Really dirty disc, but I'll clean it up. I pre-ordered this game a long time ago when it first came out. The collector's edition. It came with a quiver and like arrow display thing. I played it for maybe 30 minutes, and it was soon after Skyrim came out, I think. And I was comparing everything to Skyrim, and I'm like, this game sucks. So I traded the game back in, but I kept the quiver because it looked cool. So now I've got the game again. If it works, you know. We've got ATV Off-Road Fury 2 for PlayStation 2, Greatest Hits. And that'll probably work. Got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, Greatest Hits for PlayStation 2. Scratched, but it might work. Not quite sure. Pretty sure I already have this one anyway. I think I have all of them now, except for the DS version, like Chinatown, whatever. We've got a PSP game. It's Scarface. I don't have a PSP, so I won't be able to test this out. I have several PSP games just because I plan to get one eventually. The disc itself doesn't look scratched, it's just the outside. I got quite a few more discs. We've got Bulletstorm on 360. I've already got this game, but the disc looks pretty good. Grand Theft Auto 5 on 360. It has a ring around it, so we'll see. And this is actually disc 2. This is a plain disc, but I'm pretty sure you have to have the first disc to install it. And this actually, we've got Agent Under Fire, so I'll do the same thing with Cookie and Cream, or as I did with Cookie and Cream. We've got the Marvel superheroes, the Lego. It's really, really dirty, but I'll clean it up. I can't test this because I don't have a Wii U either, and I've got it on PS4 anyway, so. We got NCAA Football 14 for PlayStation 3. Sometimes I can't really tell if these are actually scratches or if they're just a lot of gunk on here. But what I do when I clean my discs, and it's real simple if nobody's ever done it before. I know a lot of people use alcohol, which actually works better. But usually I'll just get a Q-tip and I'll dip it in water and kind of dab it to where it's not like super, super soaked. I don't want to damage the disc anymore, but and then I'll just do like light strokes from the center of the disc to the edge, just all the way around. You never want to do circles around your disc. That could actually ruin it more. So, but it's real simple. So, but I've fixed some games that way. So, oh, this I'll probably save for last because that's insane. We've got New Super Mario Brothers for DS. I'm really glad I didn't bid the other day on this game because now I have it here. Although the last DS game I got out of Disc Replay's dumpster did not work, unfortunately. But I have gotten DS games before that do work. So this is missing the manual. No big deal. I can find that in Gamestop's dumpster more than likely. We've got Driver for PlayStation 1. Or we don't. We have the case. So. Got Rock Band for PS3. We've got NHL 11 for PS3. And that is it. Oh, no. Sorry. This was actually the find of the night. This is the one thing that I do remember. I don't have a cord for it, but it is a Kindle. Not sure if maybe this is a demo or not, but I will see if I can get a cord for it and see if I can try it out. But still, it's pretty awesome. I've never found a tablet. I know people find tablets and systems all the time. The only system I've ever found was an Xbox Original, which I never tested. I still need to test it. I just don't have the cords, which I know they're only like $10 to get, but I just thought this was pretty cool. It probably is just a dummy, but well, it feels really heavy. I'll have to look up the model number and all that and see. It's got coffee all over it, just like everything else. But I'm going to clean all these up, and we'll see. Just got my tracking information for Retro Game Treasure, so that should actually be here not tomorrow, but the next day. I think Loot Crate will probably be here tomorrow. Other than that, Thursday I might go to Goodwill and see if there's anything. I haven't gone there recently, but I get paid on Thursday, so I'm going to go ahead and go. Don't want to spend too much money because I'm trying to pay off some bills so I can kind of like travel out of the country and stuff next year. I want to pay off my credit cards first before I do that. But I There was something else I was gonna say, and I can't remember what it was. But anyway, I'll remember it. Sorry, I had a shot of tequila, so and 2 other drinks, so I'm not all here. Obviously, usually when I do my dumpster dive videos, I'm like this. I'm sorry. Um, until tomorrow, I will see you guys later.